You're sleeping, or at least you think you are. But all night long, your body quietly jolts awake, then collapses back into sleep. Your heart pounds, your brain gasps for air, your mouth feels dry, and by morning, you remember nothing. Just that you're tired, drained, as if you never truly rested. This isn't random, and it's not just aging. It may be the sign of something far more serious: sleep apnea, a silent saboteur affecting over 900 million people worldwide, many without ever knowing. A thief of oxygen, of memory, and over time, a thief of life itself. In today's video, we're going to uncover little-known truths, often missed warning signs, and simple science-backed solutions you can try at home to help you reclaim your night and your health. Because sleep isn't just about closing your eyes. It's recovery. It's repair. And if you're living with sleep apnea unknowingly, each night isn't just poor rest. It's a step backward in your health journey. Picture this. You're asleep when suddenly your brain sounds the alarm. We're not breathing. Instantly, your body kicks into survival mode. You partially wake up, sometimes for just seconds, then fall asleep again. And this cycle repeats dozens of times per night. This is sleep apnea, a condition where your brain triggers microarousals to restart breathing. Even if you don't consciously wake, it quietly disrupts deep sleep and REM cycles. Two vital phases your brain and body need to repair and recover. And the consequences are very real. You feel exhausted. Even after 8 hours of sleep, your memory starts slipping. Focus becomes harder. Blood pressure spikes. Heart rhythms become erratic. The risk of stroke and type 2 diabetes climbs silently. According to Mayo Clinic, people with sleep apnea are twice as likely to suffer a stroke and 3 times more likely to develop heart disease. So how can you know if this is happening to you? Do you snore loudly? Wake up with a dry mouth or racing heart? Often find yourself wide awake at 2 or 3 a.m. without knowing why? Feel groggy or confused in the morning? If you answered yes, it's time to pay attention. Now let's uncover 5 proven solutions to improve this condition without complicated devices or medications. And the best part? You can start tonight. Solution 1. Elevate your head while sleeping. This tip might sound too simple to matter, but its impact is powerful. When you lie flat, gravity causes the soft tissues in your throat to collapse backward, narrowing your airway and making breathing more difficult. By elevating your head by 4 to 6 inches, you help open your airway naturally. It allows air to flow more freely and reduces the number of times your breathing is interrupted during sleep. Scientific research supports this. A study in the Chest Journal found that head elevation significantly reduced the severity of sleep apnea in patients with mild to moderate symptoms. You don't need to buy an expensive device. A wedge pillow or even a few firm pillows stacked properly can do the trick. Some people even raise the head of their bed slightly with risers. It's easy, non-invasive, and costs virtually nothing. Yet it can drastically improve sleep quality by enhancing airflow. Also, pay attention to your neck position. Your neck should be aligned with your spine. Too much bending can still constrict airflow, even if your head is elevated. Start tonight and note how you feel in the morning. Many report waking up with fewer headaches and less grogginess after just a few days. Solution 2. Avoid alcohol before bedtime. Alcohol is a double-edged sword. While it may initially help you fall asleep faster, it severely disrupts the quality of your sleep and specifically worsens sleep apnea. Why? Alcohol relaxes the muscles in your upper airway, making it easier for them to collapse and block airflow. It also interferes with your body's ability to maintain stable oxygen levels while asleep. REM sleep, the deepest and most restorative sleep stage, is particularly sensitive to alcohol. Disrupting REM means your brain can't detoxify, process emotions, or consolidate memories effectively. A landmark study published in the Lancet Respiratory Medicine concluded that consuming alcohol close to bedtime leads to a significant increase in breathing interruptions and lowered oxygen saturation. But here's the good news. You can still enjoy a soothing nighttime ritual. Switch out that nightcap for calming herbal teas such as chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. These herbs promote relaxation without interfering with your breathing. Also, consider keeping a hydration schedule. Drink plenty of water during the day, but taper off in the evening to avoid nighttime awakenings to use the bathroom, which can further fragment your sleep. Be mindful of what and when you eat too. Heavy, high-fat meals close to bedtime can worsen reflux, which in turn affects your airway. Solution 3. Change your sleeping position. This one can make an enormous difference. Many people aren't aware that sleeping on your back can dramatically worsen sleep apnea. When you lie on your back, gravity pulls the tongue and soft palate backward into the throat, narrowing or even closing your airway. Sleeping on your side helps keep the airway open. It reduces airway resistance and facilitates smoother breathing. According to Sleep and Breathing Journal, positional therapy can reduce the severity of obstructive sleep apnea by nearly 50% in some patients. If you're not used to side sleeping, don't worry. There are easy ways to train yourself. Use a full-length body pillow or wedge cushions to help maintain the position throughout the night. Another classic trick? Sew a tennis ball into the back of your pajama top. If you roll onto your back, the discomfort will prompt you to shift back to your side without waking fully. Some people benefit from specially designed sleep belts or vests that discourage back sleeping while supporting spinal alignment. Changing your sleep posture doesn't cost a thing, yet the benefits for people with positional sleep apnea can be life-changing. Solution 4. Strengthen your airway muscles through vocal exercise. Here's something unexpected but incredibly promising. Using your voice can actually help treat sleep apnea. That's because the muscles in your mouth, tongue, and upper throat play a major role in keeping the airway open. When these muscles weaken, as they often do with age, they're more prone to collapse during sleep. A study published in BMJ Open found that patients who engaged in vocal exercises, particularly practicing certain sounds and throat-focused breathing techniques, experienced a marked reduction in apnea events. These aren't strenuous routines. Just 10 minutes a day of pronouncing vowels like A, E, I, O, and U, holding each for several seconds, can make a real difference. You can even turn it into something enjoyable. Sing softly while doing housework, or hum along with relaxing music. Not only does this exercise the throat, but it also lifts your mood and reduces stress, a win-win for better sleep. Some researchers also explored the benefits of playing wind instruments like the didgeridoo. This unusual therapy has shown promise because it strengthens the muscles that control the upper airway. Even yoga-style breathing, like alternate nostril breathing or slow diaphragmatic breathing, helps reinforce control over your airway during sleep. Solution 5. Reduce excess weight to ease airway pressure. It's a sensitive topic, but it's also one of the most impactful. Being overweight significantly increases your risk of sleep apnea. Excess fat, especially around the neck and upper abdomen, adds pressure on the airway and lungs. The American Journal of Respiratory and Critical Care Medicine revealed that losing just 10% of body weight can slash the severity of sleep apnea by up to 50%. This isn't about extreme diets or boot camps. Small, sustainable lifestyle shifts can make a powerful difference. Start by simply walking 15 to 30 minutes per day. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. Choose real whole foods over packaged ones. Focus on lean proteins, vegetables, and healthy fats. Eat mindfully, chew slowly, savor your food, and avoid distractions while eating. Intermittent fasting is another strategy gaining attention. Restricting your eating window to 8 to 10 hours each day gives your body time to rest, digest, and repair. Many people report better sleep, less bloating, and improved energy with this method. Also, focus on improving sleep hygiene overall. Go to bed and wake up at consistent times, even on weekends. Dim the lights an hour before bed, avoid screens, and create a cool, quiet sleep environment. The less pressure your body is under, the better your airway performs, and the better your sleep becomes. In summary, sleep apnea doesn't have to be your silent struggle. With just a few changes, you can reclaim your nights, restore your energy, and protect your health. Remember, these 5 tools aren't complicated. Elevate your head, avoid alcohol before bed, sleep on your side, strengthen your throat muscles, maintain a healthy weight. They're simple, they're natural, and they're within your reach. You don't need to wait for a prescription to start breathing better. Take one step tonight. Try just one change and notice how your body responds tomorrow. Because great sleep isn't a luxury, it's your birthright. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you love, especially older adults, your parents, your grandparents, your friends. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EverEase, your trusted space for science-based, practical tips and simple at-home solutions to sleep better, live better, and feel your best at any stage of midlife. We'll see you next time.